But it seems like today they go up against a far tougher opponent or everything else that they lack in their
In 27 seconds.
kill off the wind range and the ringmaster is going to be really important as they spot out nothing to say. That shot connects, avalanche taken by Radan, and that's going to secure them first blood. Miposhka is the one who picks that one up. Bottom. And, well, Team Spirit get the rest of them up top. Radan dropping really low though on the Tiny. And Bach still sticking around. Rue is also here. He's holding on to the dead shot. They want to try and take down the centaur, but the dead shot actually misses. And that's going to be Radan falling first. Rue. That miss comes at a cost that is borne by the carry of Team Spirit, but it seems like the supports of Team TIDEBOUND are winning out this little skirmish here early on. Lal, level 6 now on the Pango. Nothing to say, still level 5, and they're going to make a go here with the Rolling Thunder, try and take out the Ember Spirit. The Ember with no way of getting out of this one is going to get silenced up, bot down. Escape back was at the ready, but doesn't seem like the Ringmaster was in range. Why? Unable to save the life of Nothing to Say. Does that work? Well, okay. They both tip their hats, bid each other farewell, and get on out of there. But Rue not going to be able to do the same with Nothing to Say on his tail. Trying to get the deny off of Roshan, will not succeed. So 1-for-1 trade as Miposhka also finds Y, but they're going to look to pressure mid. Shiro rotates over on the Clinks. And well, they might be able to take down Lal here. They managed to connect with the shackle shot. It does not go through. The Bangle here will try to roll up, but good tame the beast by Y. Collapse a bit too late, and that Rolling Thunder not going to achieve much, while Shiro finds the tier 1 in the mid lane. And Rue dropping really low. He will get the ice spots done up on Shiro, but he's got another death back charge. He should be fine. Poshka goes down. Strongman tonic also given over to him. Shiro moving around the map like headless chickens. Didn't achieve anything with the smoke, and looks like TIDEBOUND still might do something with theirs, as Nothing to Say really wide on the sleight of fist change, but oh my god, the Poshka actually lands a 3-man ice spot with the swashbuckle to follow up. Escape back from the Ringmaster to try and survive, but the Macropire has been dropped. Shiro should also be falling here. He's trying to turn things around onto Collapse, but Collapse will stay alive. And my goodness, Miposhka, what a beautiful ice spot coming in from that man. To say, the smoke's gonna break here in the dire triangle. And Rue hiding behind here in the trees. By the secret shop. Spirit don't really see anything, Nothing to Say. He's gonna jump in and find Miposhka. The calling quickly dropped though by Rue. Silences up the Ember Spirit, and he's gonna get stunned up with a Palace Ice Spot. It's all gonna be there. The Wheel of Wonder a bit too late from Y on the Ringmaster. The escape back not gonna come through. They will lose 2 for the price of 1. Team TIDEBOUND overplayed their hand, and Team Spirit was ready. Radan. Tiro. But at least take care of the siege creep, so this push has been slow for the time being, but Bach, he picked up the blink dagger. He's going to go straight in onto Radan. The chainsaws are coming through, but the pipe is going to be there. Protecting the Tiny for now. Can he actually get out of this one, though? I don't think he is. Damage just a bit too much coming in from the Clinks and the Centaur. Well, that's going to be the death of Radan here as Collapse. He's also been fed to the wolves. No way of planet doesn't seem to know that Radan was in the area. They don't really have an observer ward spotting him out. It was played super late. Well, now the Wheel of Wonder is going to get dropped through it. He's going to get clipped by it. Radan stunned up, bought down by the power shot. Planet gets the credit for that kill. The Fiend's Gate comes through, but it's too little too late. In this game, not going to be strapped for cash. Clear out those creep waves, but Nothing to Say up top. Gonna get clipped by the Bit of Malice. Has to be careful. The escape back coming through. Can it actually save the Ember? He's gonna get the Sleight of Fist and Remnant out. Why though? Might not be so lucky. Actually stops the shield crash from coming in. And now Nothing to Say is actually walking back into this fight. Strongman tonic by Y to try and survive this. And while all this is happening, Shiro comes in, cleans up the Jakiro. They will eventually take down the Ringmaster, but now Nothing to Say on the hunt. Can he find more? Well, Collapse, he's actually stuck in this area. He also came to help over. And that's going to be the death of the Underlord. And well, that's more than enough. Lal, happy with what he's managed to force, is going to back away. But now the Stampede coming through. They want to try and get some revenge kill. They're going to get the Muerta. Planet finds that kill. End up finding him here. They spot out the Tiny. Nothing to Say, still waiting. Not really going in with the chains. And Radan with the Shadow Blade will get away. The dust a bit too late. And now Radan knows something is up. Nothing to Say jumps forward. He finds only the Muerta though. And now going to get clipped by the calling. The BKB is going to be forced out. Ember Spirit going to be okay for now. Stampede committed as well. They want to try and take down Radon, but Radon still surviving with the pipe. The right clicks coming through. Is he gonna get cleaned up? Lol, actually body blocking Radon. No, Radon's gonna fall. Shiro gets the credit for that kill, but they do lose the Ember Spirit. Now Bach gonna go in with the counter initiation, but Poshka buys back into this fight. They want to try and clean up the Clinks and collapse. His damage is pretty redonkulous. 180 on the Underlord. Can they actually get the clean up? No, the stun comes through from Planet, but the dead shot from Muerta is even better. Ru will finally fall. Shiro with the burning barrage trying to turn things around, but Collapse swipes him down. Will get the kill on the Underlord. Strongman Tonic handed over by Y2 himself to try and survive. And it looks like Collapse will be falling here on the Underlord. Team Spirit lose 5 if you count the buyback from Aposhka. Again, locked into their base. With the mid tier 2 and the top tier 2 down, not a lot of room for Side of Spirit to move out of the map. And you can see Lal suffering the most. He's looking for his Aghanim Scepter. He gets a little greedy. He gets instantly punished here by Team Tidebound. And well, that's gonna end. They don't spot him. Aposhka, he should know something is up. I mean, I believe a smoke might have broken, and yeah, they finally got a spot out the center. Rolling Thunder is going to be committed. They clean up Bach. That's going to be the Centaur down for 62 seconds. Rosh going to spawn in about a minute. So, unlike Fusion's doing so much work here, Radon going to try and move forward and pop the smokes on the Tiny. And, well, he's certainly trying to do so. They don't seem to have true sight around here, but looks like they do have an idea. Radon could be in the neighborhood. The Wheel of Wonder drop. Does it actually connect? No, it does not. Radon dropping so low, the Shiro is going to be able to clean him up. Planet actually gets the credit for that kill. As Lal, he goes in with the Rolling Thunder, looking to find someone on the back line, but so far he's not found anyone, and the escape act is actually going to save Planet. Lal forced to roll up and maybe try and get the hell on out of there. And now Shiro looking to clean up here on the side of Team Spirit. They're going to be able to find Root. Collapse is going to get the TP out. Bit too late by Bach on the Hoof Stomp. But Poshka going to get caught out on the back line. They're going to find the Jakiro as well. Radon getting a bit too zealous there. Ru doesn't have the smoke. Will now be smoked up by Poshka. But again, no smokes breaking here from the side of Team Spirit. They've got the high ground. Ru will be able to break it. He gets spotted out, but he does get Pierce the Whale off. So no right click's going to be going off on him. Instead, they're going to turn their attention towards Radon. He's trying to survive on the Tiny, but BKB by nothing to say. Really wants to try and find this Tiny, but meantime, in the back line, it seems like they've got out Shiro on the Clinks. In the middle of the pit of Palace, at the back, Rapier will be taken down. Wheel of Wonder a bit too late. Poshka will fall for this, though. But Lal gonna try and clean this up. Ru buying back now on the Muerta, and so is Poshka, but Shiro also buying back on the Clinks. TP is back in. He's gonna be able to clean up Collapse. That's no Underlord for 70 seconds. Radon now showing up in this fight, looking to take down. Nothing to say. He will be successful. Lal dropping so low, but will get out of there now. Poshka could be in some trouble. He walks back into the calling. He's gonna continue expanding in size as well. A long and drawn out engagement, and I'm not too sure who won that one. Poshka still hanging around in the triangle, and well, they seem to know that Poshka is here. The Observer Ward will go down, and that's gonna be the death of the Jakiro. Lal got the Diffuser Blade up. Radon actually getting caught out by the Gale Force, getting stunned up here by Bach. Gonna be forced to pop the BKB. The disengage comes through from the side of Team Spirit, but can they actually kill off Radon? Doesn't seem like it. Lal on the backlines creating a lot of problems. They will clean up the Ringmaster at the very least, so they get at least one kill, but it does come at the cost of Radon having to pop BKB on the Tiny. Well, you can see Team Spirit in some trouble again. Tidebound go right back in once the BKB is down. Take down Collapse and Planet. We nullify it up, but he's in the backline, so he's okay. And without Collapse, for 70 seconds, Tidebound, they can just look to clean up shop here. Radon, how much work can you do without the BKB? Looking to find nothing to say. The card, oh, he's been stunned up by the ice part, so he can't actually get it off. Shiro might just end up falling gears. That's going to be his first life gone on the Clinks. Nothing to say, gonna jump out. No BKB available for him. Can they actually take down the Clinks? They're gonna try. Radon pops the avalanche, but the BKB is gonna be there from Shiro. Bach actually jumping in on the center. They're gonna be able to get the clean up on Radon. Down for 90 seconds. No buyback at the ready. Lal caught out by the Gleipnir. Root trying to do what he can on the front lines, but there's only so much the Muerta can do. And well, the Nullifier is gonna be there. Nothing to say. We'll clean up the Muerta, and it's just Lal against the world. Team Tidebound taking game 1 here against the side of Team Spirit as Collapse. Oh, is he? Are they taking game 1? They're certainly trying. The throne is falling, and it is gonna drop. GG's the call. Here, I imagine the Gyro might be played as position 4. Go for a complete aura-focused build with the Beastmaster. Yeah, I mean... It's like, why could be in some trouble here. Power Strike was out from Collapse. They're gonna drop the Blood Grenade, try and take down the Ringmaster, and the Ringmaster should fall. Collapse gets first blood, so some more gold. Initial win on the Water Rune was big, but up top they do find Collapse. And because they've already bought 2 of their supports, so knowing full well that Lal on the Storm Spirit had to run all the way back to his base. And why? He's in the area, nothing to say. He's gonna pop the Rolling Thunder. They're gonna make a move here for the Storm Spirit. Lal just TP'd back in. He's gonna end up dropping. Strongman tonic by Y, keeping him alive. And that's gonna be the death of the Storm. Really early here in this game. 6 minutes in, Lal's dead. Level 6, Radan also in the jungle. Team Tidebound making the early moves here and winning out the map handily. That's gonna be a Helm of the Dominator picked up here for Bach, but they're gonna try and make something happen. Collapse is steeping in on the Sand King. He's got the epicenter at the ready. Roar committed on top of Radan just to run away. Collapse thinking about channeling the epicenter, decides against it. Call down's gonna be there. Radan's gonna get clipped by it. And well, Miposhka is gonna be falling. Shiro gets the credit for that kill. Collapse finally gonna use the epicenter, get on top of Bach. Bach dropping really low. Nothing to say comes in as well. He's going to be able to clean up Radan, but it seems like Team Spirit are just losing heroes one after the other. Lal tried to zip in to try and clean up Shiro on the Gyrocopter, but he's going to be a really tough nut to crack. With the Ice Blast, though, they just might have the damage. We'll see. And well, Lal, he's actually going to zip in. He spots out the Bangle here. The Vortex is there. The Shackle Shot coming through the Wheel of Thunder. It doesn't catch out Lal. No, it does not. Nothing to say. Also gets the Rolling Thunder off. And it's going to be Collapse who pays the price on this Sand King. That man just wanted to make something happen on the map. Instead, Team Tidebound, they clean up good so far in every single series I've seen coming in from Team Spirit. But unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it's enough. Team Spirit's still somewhat struggling here in the main playoffs as Lal will finally go in. He catches Bangle here mid-jump. And well, they might be able to take down. Nothing to say. Collapse TP's in. He's got the level 3 Power Strike at the ready. They try to slow down Y, and well, there's the Power Strike. They're gonna be able to get the kill on the Ringmaster as well. Team Spirit strike back. But again, Bach can... Well, Planet is gonna spot out Lal. They wanna try and go for the kill. Bach's gonna try and close the distance. And the Nyx is gonna get started. Can Bach get the roar up? Yes, he can. Lal mid-animation with the ball lightning, but can pick up the Kaya now, so... Storm Spirit, he's got some extra damage online, he's got the ability to farm, but Planet on the case here, Lal, he just died to the Nyx Assassin a moment ago. There's no way Collapse can do anything about this. The Ringmaster is there, they get another kill. That's gonna be 0 galvanized stacks now for the Storm Spirit. Boschka could be in trouble though. Shiro here, Spotlight's gonna be thrown out. They see the Ancient Apparition. That should be the death of the Iceman. Drops an Ice Blast as a last resort, but it's down for the count. It's definitely strange, because if you're in the middle of multiple heroes, it's actually amazing to survive as Radan. He gets caught out top, yeah, presumably by Planet, and gets cleaned up. And I mean, these buildings fall very quickly against the Call of the Wild Beastmaster. Planet. Oh, he's gonna get spotted here by Miposhka. Impale being held and nothing to say. Comes in, gets the cleanup. Aghanim Scepter done for him. On the Bangle here. What's he got flying out on the Courier? It's gonna be a Blink Dagger. Lal has to be a little bit careful. He's trying to make something happen here. Collapse is gonna come in with the Burrow Strike in the epicenter. They take down the Nyx, but it's just gonna be the one kill. And while all this is happening, Team Tidebound, they claim a tier 2 up top, so... Nicked, cut, and bruised. Finally seems like Lal, he's had about enough of this. He's gonna try and get a kill here. Collapse goes in with the Burrow Strike. They're gonna try and take down Y, but a beautiful blink in coming from Planet. Actually buys some time, but Y is gonna be able to pop the Essence Ring, pop the Escape Act. Shiro comes through now on the Gyrocopter. And man, what a blink in Carapace coming in from Y, turning the fight around on its head. Collapse is gonna get taken down as well. Oh, man. Beautiful play coming in from the Knicks. Beautiful blink and carapace. And the physical damage is gonna come through from the Crows of Dragon. Facet. Planet. Oh, he's gonna spot out Radahn though. This is going from bad to worse here for the side of Team Spirit. And well, Planet, he's gonna get started. Drops the Wheel of Wonder as well, coming in from wide. Taunted off. Radahn has the BKB, but no TP out. Mark comes in with the Roar, and that's gonna be the cleanup. The Dragon Knight falls. There's a full pipe done on the Beastmaster. There's an Assault Cuirass available as well. Who do you even go for? And Planet, I mean, he's going to break the smoke. Collapse, gonna get spotted out here. Lal jumps in, but he's all by himself against Mark. Shiro pops the BKB, turns his attention towards Radahn. Radahn gonna be able to disengage, and that's the BKB down for the Gyrocopter, but they do find Collapse. And now, nothing to say, chasing forward. They are going to be able to get to the Wind Ranger, and well, nothing to say, perhaps. Might have stepped a bit too far forward. The escape back, though, keeps him alive for the time being. Collapse bind back with the Blink, Bottle Strike. It's going to come through onto multiple heroes, but Radahn is dead. Shiro getting an Ultra Kill on the Gyrocopter, staying alive, looking for the Rampage. He will find it. The Gyrocopter going absolutely ham. And another smoke comes out here from the side of Team Tidebound. Gem, is it available? Well, doesn't look like it is, and nothing to say. He's going to jump straight in towards Viposhka. Lal is going to be able to find the Knicks, but again, he's all by himself. Might be forced to pop the BKB, but no, doesn't do so, and that's going to be his death. Held to the BKB, got greedy, nothing to say, gets the kill. Bach, well, he get the Roar off. No, he's actually going to get it off on Rue now. Radahn gets the BKB TP out, and Collapse gets cleaned up. The Vortex amplifying the magical damage, but nothing to say. He pops the rolling... No, he's not popping the Rolling Thunder. He was thinking about it. Doesn't pop it just yet. Shiro on the front lines, trying to take down the DOSB. He will succeed in the back lines. They do catch out Collapse. Nullify is going to be there. Collapse is dead. 50 seconds. No buyback for the Sand King. They also find Viposhka in the back line. Instant buyback coming through now from both the supports on the side of Team Spirit. But looks like Team Tidebound, they got what they came for here. Mega Creeps are going to be cleaned up. And Radahn finally stepping forward here is going to get roared up by the Beastmaster. Ice Blast flying through it will connect onto two, but Radahn dropping so low will be cleaned up. GG's the call. Team Tidebound, they're going to move forward in PGL Wallachia Season 4. Team Spirit are out of the tournament. Beautiful game coming through here from the side of Team Tidebound.